name is Christopher Andrade. I'm 19. I'm from California, Los Angeles. Born and in the foster care system since I was 3 months old. I am 19 now, so I was about 18 years of foster care. I went through 8 different placements, like I said, somewhere in LA, and that's where I'm from.
What's the best thing about being an all-star?
Oh man, the best thing about being an all-star? There are a lot of good things about being an all-star. I think it's that you have 12 other roommates or 11 other roommates, so it's a blast, you know. In a little town like Seaside, it can sometimes be a little uneventful, but with 11 other brothers and sisters, it's a good time. It's a very good time.
What's the worst thing about being an all-star?
The worst thing is that you get no privacy. 6 guys live in one room, 7 girls live in the next room, which is downstairs. There's no room for any alone time, so sometimes you need to get away, and even when you get away, you happen to know someone who's out there. So there's no privacy, and that can be a little bit troublesome.
What about the conferences?
The conferences are great. If anything I love about Foster Club and the experience of being an all-star, conferences. You make such a significant change in other people, make a significant change in who you are, and you impact lives every single time you go to one. So the conferences are great. I love presenting, I love being part of it, I love seeing the perspectives change, and that's what we're all about.
How's this changed you?
How has the internship changed me?
Yeah.
The internship? Oh man. Well, I think the people that you meet, especially the other All-Stars, have changed me the most. There have been a lot of experiences in the house that I didn't expect to learn from, and well, it gets a little serious sometimes, but you end up learning a lot of things from people you don't expect to learn from. I came in the house thinking that I was okay, I was a solid being, that my character was pretty okay. And then I come out, 3 months later, going, hey, I learned so much from my brothers and sisters here in Foster Club. So that's a pretty interesting thing about it.
What advice would you give to someone else who's considering applying for being an all-star in 09?
Oh man, any advice I could give to an 09 all-star prospect would be to get involved, get very involved. Get involved with the communities, get involved with foster care, get involved, start new foundations, start new organizations that advocate on behalf of foster care. If you really want to get chosen for something like this, just get involved and be a great individual.
What other things have you done other than going to conferences?
Other than going to conferences, well, currently we're working on a publication. Mine is called Can You Relate? It's about peer and romantic relationships. Aside from that, we're working on a platform paper. On that platform paper, basically we become a subject matter expert. I'm doing mine on resiliency, so I'll become a pretty well-informed individual on foster care, resiliency and foster care. Aside from that, we do DC visits, we do a lot of advocating, we do a lot of phone calls, we do a lot of internet stuff. You'll see our website come up pretty soon. So yeah, it's a lot of great stuff going on.
What do you guys do in your downtime?
During downtime, oh man. Well, I would like to say that in a small town like Seaside, there's nothing to do. But in retrospect, there is a lot to do, especially with 11 other roommates. In my downtime, if I could get some alone time, I will have my alone time. But if I can't, then hey, I'll go hang out with one of my friends here, one of the other All-Stars. I'll go down to the beach. I just came back from the beach actually, playing some volleyball. Volleyball's always cool up here. Go in the water. The water's a little bit cold, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Just hang out with the other All-Stars. Hang out at Voltano's, which is a restaurant that serves us some pretty good food. Play at the arcades, have some candy, just talk. We do a lot of talking here in Seaside. Play some water polo with the guy who's filming. His name is Steve. It's very fun, so it's a very good time. It's a very good time.
Have you got involved in any activities in Seaside, any extracurricular activities or anything with people from this area?
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty active with water polo. I don't know if that's considered an extracurricular or not, but it's definitely a cool hobby that a couple of other All-Stars have engaged in. And we met some cool people. I don't know if we're allowed to say his name, but we met a guy who took us out horseback riding. That was really cool. The networking that happens in the community is amazing. And you just get involved with the community, you end up making amazing connections and meeting great people.